Okay, this article is from theguardian.com. I woke up to several people who sent me a link. It says, "Is Tyler Perry the most frustrating man in Hollywood?" Um, Dang, okay. Writer, director, Mongol Tyler Perry has a multi-million dollar empire, yet his latest film is another poorly made disappointment. And I have not read this article. I've only read the headline, but just based off that, starting sentence, it has me believing that this is no doubt one of those articles where it will talk about Tyler Perry's success, and despite the lackluster products that he puts out, they go number one. He makes a lot of money from projects he doesn't put a lot of money into or time, and that's pretty much it. I mean, that's just my estimation. Of course, I'll leave a link to this full article in the comments section below. And I'm just scrolling through it now, and most of this stuff it's pretty much things that you have heard before in terms of the general Tyler Perry complaints from people who watch this stuff. Now, according to this article, more than a week before Divorce in the Black was released on Prime, The Guardian made a request to review a screener. Wait, you can do that? I didn't know you could do that. Well, I thought that companies, or production companies, they reach out to people and allow them to watch a movie or, the first 3 episodes of a television show. That way, upon release, they can drop their reviews. This is not uncommon amongst huge YouTubers like New Rock Stars, Screen Crush, and several other YouTubers who do like the Marvel stuff. Because once, like, let's say an episode of Loki season 2, X-Men 97, She-Hulk, or any of the Marvel shows, like once they drop, it's funny how these people have full-on reviews, Easter egg videos up within an hour or two of episode drops. Like, that's because the Marvel reaches out to them, lets them have access to the episodes early, and it's like, hey, you can watch the episodes, you can take your notes, you can do your videos, but you cannot release the videos until the episodes are, released publicly. So I wonder who would I need to talk to get the Tyler Perry treatment like that? Like, yo, hey, I review your content, okay? But in any case, now that the film was out, it's clear that Amazon PR was trying to head off the avalanche of negative feedback, because apparently the people behind The Guardian were denied access to the movie, and they were told to see it with the public. Now, a few days after the release, the Rotten Tomatoes score is 0%. I actually did a video last night about that. In my 1-star review, I called it his worst film yet. And I disagree. I do not think Divorce in the Black is the worst Tyler Perry movie. At this very moment, I couldn't tell you what I consider the worst, but I think Divorce in the Black is pretty much like mid-tier. And from there, the article just goes into a rant. When it comes to 54-year-old Mr. Perry, this is a man who insists on hogging credit for the most important work in his collaborative industry, while making a point of rejecting help from union work writers and actors. He brags about writing dozens of scripts by himself, oftentimes while commuting on his private jet, taking pride in blitzing through scenes in a single take, and generally approaches work like a drug habit, and it shows. To watch a Tyler Perry film, I mean really watch it, is to grow increasingly frustrated by out-of-focus camera work, dreadful hair and makeup treatment, and moments that never feel earned. But it's his flair for over-the-top plot twists that'll have you screaming, whose brain fragments are in that painting if the girlfriend's not dead? How did Taraji get on that boat in regards to acrimony? Man. Sheesh. He has no ambition to helm a multi-million-dollar project that might be taken seriously. The bigger the budget, the more the risk, and I just don't, for my way of storytelling, for my audience, and the way we like to see things and hear things, I just don't think it's necessary for me. And he said this back, before the 2019 opening of his new studio property. That audience, not just black people, but the church-growing subset that supported his early plays, has afforded Perry considerable artistic latitude. But it's worth considering the knock-on effects when Perry you know, as the University of San Diego professor Eric Pearson puts it, has been the dominant manufacturer of popular black images for the past 20 years. And I mean, look at it this way. Already, his 5-year-old TV drama Sisters has more episodes than the classic series Good Times. Sisters has like, 153 episodes and counting. Good Times only had 133. Now, from there, again, the article just, it just goes over the usual complaints. Tyler Perry's work only incorporates the negative stereotypes of black people, especially black women, when it comes to abuse, romantic love, racial stereotypes, yada, yada, yada. And regardless, the movie still hit #1 on Prime Video, and people root for him because it wasn't so long ago that he was desperate for work and sleeping in his car. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's just a article by someone ticked off because they weren't able to get an early screening of the movie, and that's pretty much it. That's all I got. I mean, is Tyler Perry the most frustrating man in Hollywood? Well, because he pretty much, excludes himself from Hollywood because they don't understand his vision. He's a freaking billionaire. He knows his audience, hence why he's at this status now. So you can either love it or hate it, but that's just the way it is. So let me know your thoughts on this article in the comment section below. I mean, hey, he has 3 more films coming out for Prime Video and several more for Netflix, and I have no doubt they'll all reach #1 or hit streaming. I know especially the Medea Destination Wedding on Netflix. I know that's going to do numbers, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think Divorcing the Black was a movie worthy of a 0% Rotten Tomatoes score? Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. So like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.